Act 3 is a good one. It features everyone's favorite character, the guy voiced by the Vortigaunt from Half-Life Alyx.
Oh, is that Dr. Rogers?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the first time I played it, I'm like, huh. This guy sounds a little familiar. Oh, there's just a flamethrower over here.
Perfect. Yeah, we use that to clear out the razor worms. I have a little bit I go on in the video about how much I enjoy the flamethrower in this game. It's very interesting that they made it serve more of a, like, utility function.
Yeah.
And you could refill it with gas cans and propane tanks. That's cool. Would you like to take it, or should I?
You can feel free to take it if you wish. Well, now you'll have footage of the flamethrower.
I am ready to go when you are.
Yippee!
Cover me! Reloading!
Okay. Clear out the razor worms.
You can also crouch through worms.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
I just, the second I found out I could burn them, I just went crazy doing that. But also, I'm saying crouch so I don't accidentally set you on fire.
I don't know how I feel about the characters holding guns at 45-degree angles when crouched.
It reminds me of John Wick, and I mean that derogatorily because that's one of the dumber things about John Wick, is the way Keanu Reeves holds his guns.
You hear that?
It's really interesting how that film kind of completely defined gun kata for the last decade.
Is it really? John Wick 1 was, what, 2014, right?
I think so.
Oh, goodness, that is almost a decade. You're right.
Don't you hate linear time?
I realized today that my sister is now currently as old as my mother was when she gave birth to my sister. And I just kind of, there's ammo up here if you need it. I just kind of shriveled into dust on the spot.
Oh. Okay, so what is the button for dropping stuff? I've never actually looked in the menu for that.
Dropping stuff?
Like the ammo and there's like a whole like wheel of things you can do.
I think the dropping ammo thing is a bot thing though.
Because there's an achievement for giving somebody ammo.
Maybe that's with the ammo kits that you can pick up. That's a usable item. Or also, I think that's Walker's ability, that he can just drop ammo as he.
Oh, I scared the birds. Whoops.
Yeah, that's all good. I really don't care about the escape level without setting off hazards thing.
Oh,
it
that
is a fun mechanic.
That is what this is.
It's a fun mechanic,
okay.
but there are not hordes until you first summon the horde. That's fun, but oh heck.
Oh.
Yeah, you can unpin yourself too.
So I can confirm, your flames produce a visual effect on me. I don't take damage from them.
As long as I'm staying crouched, good.
Yeah. My screen is...
Or as long as you're crouched, too, because I believe you also stop taking friendly fire when you crouch, as long as you have the card.
Yeah, my screen was thoroughly on fire.
But it was like a warm, embracing fire, not a deadly burning fire.
Yeah.
It was like a 3rd-degree burn. It doesn't hurt because it burned all your nerves away. Oh! Check this out.
Oh.
Start the Combine. Use a toolkit to start the Combine.
Yeah. Every time I get a toolkit, it's either I never get a chance to use it or I find a duffel bag and have to drop it.
You can ping the duffel bag and the bots will pick it up.
Oh!
Yep. We found that out by mistake while playing because I pinged one to say to Ozzy, hey, pick it up, and then it just disappeared, and then I realized the bot had picked it up. They sometimes get confused, and you have to like pick it up and then swap it with something else to drop it so it can go somewhere they can pathfind to. But like overall, it works pretty well.
Yeah. I will say thank you for teaching me this. 2/3 of the way through my Back 4 Blood Let's Play.
I didn't discover any of this until I was like going through and getting footage.
Yeah, right? Oh, thank you for picking up the Scrimblow pop.
Scrimblows? Yeah, that's a good name for them.
I was calling them, earlier in the stream play, Chunko Pops, because that's what they're called in Cruelty Squad.
I like that, actually.
There's a guy in one of the houses who has his entire, like, walls are covered in Chunko Pops, and he brags about how good of an investment they will be eventually.
Oh, yeah, he put a quarter in each of them for every state, too. The first aid cabinet, by the way, a couple things about it. Once it runs out of charges, you can use copper to get more charges, or a toolkit.
Toolkits are apparently...
Damn it.
Horde! Sheri! Scared the birds!
Hang on, I'm gonna throw the gas can that was in there into them. There we go.
Nope. That is definitely fire that damages.
Yeah, that's gasoline fire. I dropped the flamethrower and couldn't grab it. There it is. Oh, it's out of ammo, that's why. And I just threw away the gas can. I could have used to refuel it. Whatever.
Tala has a has a toolkit. Can we
ping the door? And hopefully this only works sometimes, sadly. And I think Tala can't pass find over there. They are able to open things that are pinged, but only sometimes.
We can't even push the AI a tiny bit.
Hang on, what if I shoot her? Will she move?
Peanut butter.
Okay. Tala, move out of the fire. Tala, walk out of the... Okay, it's not actually... Okay, now Tala moved. Okay, there we go. So now if I ping the door, will she try to open it? I don't think she will. No, yeah, she can't figure out how to get over there. Oh well. If we find another toolkit, we can do it. Or if we find a duffel bag, we can ping it and maybe Tala will pick it up. And then,
basic intel, we have a warped chest here. Maybe Tala could open this with her toolkit.
Tala. Yep, she's coming over.
You got it. You got
Backwards.
it. You can, come on.
Tala, okay. I swear this works oh. No, she keeps going over there and then getting distracted.
It's like trying to herd rats.
Yeah, no, I don't think she's gonna do it. Dang. I love Tala. She's a little shitlord. I kind of wish she called magazines, like clips on purpose just to be irritating. That would be very in character for her. People keep getting mad every time I do that in the video, and I'm never gonna stop because it's always funny.
So now the next step is you start calling them other bullet retention devices that aren't even clips or magazines.
Yeah, I had clipazines. I think I had... At one point, I called it a bullet filter, and that really pissed someone off in the comments.
I was thinking, like, going, like, to the point where it's like, oh yeah, like, this increases the size of your end block, and it's a gun that isn't a Garen.
Yeah, like really hyper-specific gun knowledge for the wrong guns.
Yes.
Excellent. Yes, that is exactly my sense of humor.
The last time I ever cared even a little bit about Overwatch was just before they added the character of Echo, and it was just gonna be like this like robot with just like a smooth faceplate, and everyone was like, oh, that's really interesting. I like the design of this character. And then they gave her a holographic face that looked like all the other faces.
Yeah, like the people have pointed out specifically the Mercy face.
Yeah.
Like the one pretty woman face that Acta Blizzard likes to lean on.
Yeah.
I said that with heavy air quotes. Whistle, whistle, whistle. That was the downside. Fair. Hey, let's get Jeff in here.
Oh yeah. So I just press 5 and...
Yep. As long as Tala is in the party, the whistle can spawn.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Tala was one of my AI partners for Act 5, I think. And
that tracks.
It was quite the fun time. Because it's just like, hey, you can summon Jeff, and it's like, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, Jeff is like not really like a powerhouse, but he does attract the other Ridden to fight him, and he's a big thing that takes damage instead of you. And shout outs to our bravest soldiers, Jeff.
It's like
braver than any troop.
Why wouldn't I effectively bring the equivalent of a concrete barrier windmilling its arms around?
Hey, did you hear the one about the hag?
Oh, yeah, I see a hag. This
and
wouldn't...
the birds, I guess.
Well, the hag is also a problem. And it's leaving.
Oh, I was hoping there'd be an explosive car near him. No, I don't like the way the hag works. They leave so fast. I get the idea behind it of, like, I think you get a lot of copper if you beat them. But, like, it still just feels like it's a little too fast. Whereas the ogres... Oh, we did... Oh, that does count... Shit, I'm down. That does count as beating him. Never mind. I take back everything I just said.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh. Thank you very much. I forgot we have reduced health for this level.
I didn't even recognize that until you said it.
I think that's what's happening anyway. It's active cards.
Yeah, 60 HP. There's a med kit over here. There's a common Barret. There's something here. Ridden Slayer, 20% weak spot damage. Yoink.
Do we have a... No, I don't have enough money.
Basic intel. Yeah, if you climb through the window.
Don't see anyone else's name on
I'll take the basic intel. Nice. That's the thing about summoning the Horde in this game, at least on this difficulty, is like, oh no, we get to fight zombies.
Oh no,
like
you have to play the video game.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you're in a bad situation, then obviously you don't want it. But I don't really mind that much if we get caught while we're in like good grounds. That said, now we have charged Ridden, so we gotta be considerate of that. Oh, you're at full health already.
Yeah, we're all at full health. Yeah, like if a character just goes
you
like...
weren't for a second, so I was trying to heal you, and then your health shot up.
Oh, I don't know anything about that, no. One of these games needs to do for the bottom corners what Barnacles did for the ceiling. Hag. Hag. Hag.
Oh, there's the hag.
I'm being slurped. Never mind.
There we go.
And...
Come on.
Thanks. You want to be fixed up or not? Thank you.
There we go.
Something about this enemy type conceptually just very much unsettles me.
I like it. Unsettles me in a good way.
Yeah, it's a cool design, but I look at it.
Oh, there's the duffel bag.
We were just talking. Where?
Inside. I can see it highlighted because I'm Carly.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna ping it, and then I swear there we go. See, yay.
I was about to say, otherwise I could pick it up and then you can take the Jeff whistle.
I still got 2 toolkits. I want to save those ideally.
That's fair. Okay, well when you play the game multiplayer, like, that kind of exchange makes a lot of sense.
It starts to click a little more. It's just, they shot themselves in the foot in making multiplayer work in this game by being so insistent on not including modding in favor of cross-plat, which cross-plat does help keep your community together, but also so does modding. Like, the game has a lot more longevity if there could be like custom campaigns to look forward to.
Yeah.
This game is definitely a lot more fun with people.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like most games are.
You hear that?
But I think what also helps is Back 4 Blood just has a good foundation, finally.
Yeah. I mean, the foundation is very admittedly, they say it themselves, Left 4 Dead, and they build off of that.
Yeah.
Even if their claims of being the creators of Left 4 Dead are exaggerated.
Yeah. From one half of the people that brought you this thing you like.
Barely. 6 to 7 people at most out of over 100 credited on Left 4 Dead 1.
Oh, wow.
Look at this car up here. This could be a fun thumbnail if you're looking for a thumbnail to have.
Where was this guy going?
Well, wherever he was going, He found it.
I was
Oh,
about
by the
to-
way, matchmaking is disabled while inside of Ridden Hives. Get ready to see that 50 times as we play. That just keeps popping up over and over
I was
and
about
over.
to say I saw it when I was in the shop, but I just saw it again. So
Yeah.
exciting! Oh, it's you.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's you.
Oh, here's another Jeff whistle.
Oh. No, I'm keeping my toolkits, but tempting.
Oh, that was a snitch.
Oh, that's a snitch. Oh, shit. Okay, hang on. Flashbang out. So yeah, that just keeps going off over there. Thankfully, the flashbangs in this game aren't that, like, sensory affecting, which I appreciate. They didn't just make it the highest possible, like, whistly sound and, like, flash to white.
Yeah. Oh, I can apply dressings to other people independent from the bandages I start with.
Yes, once per level.
Something's
Okay,
off.
I thought it was once per level I get bandages.
No, you can apply to each person once, healing.
Ah!
Wait, hang on, wait, stop. Yeah, sleeper. I can see those as Carly. I just couldn't remember for the life of me what they were called, so I just had to say stop.
I'll take that.
It had an effect. I don't know if it was the effect you were looking for. I did certainly stop.
I did fail to prevent a minor fender bender in a plot once. Why I saw the car coming as Austin was pulling out while he was driving. I saw the car coming. That we're also pulling out. We were going to intersect with each other. And what I said in the moment was, hey, as if that meant anything or would help at all.
Take care of this.
Oh, okay. Well, I have discovered one of the downsides with having two weapons that fire pistol caliber ammo.
Do they share the same pool?
I am now punching everything to death.
Oh shit! All right, let's do this.
Well, we got Jeff.
Good idea.
I found. Oh, I was about to say
There's some ammo on the ground here.
I found
don't know if
a
it's
way
heavy.
out, but I
Pistol
found.
SMG ammo here.
That'll teach you.
Oh.
Oh, I've got infinite ammo now. But only while downed. And all
There you
right.
are. Yeah, right around the corner here. Pistol SMG ammo right there.
Ah.
That's mine.
Oh, there's just like a normal ladder here. I've never actually seen just a ladder ladder in this map.
Yeah, they want you to go up the ladder, I believe.
It's usually the escape ladder. It's like the
Yeah, I was about ready to say something earlier. I found the escape ladder, but I didn't, and I just had to awkwardly stop. I'm topped up on ammo now, so it's up to you.
I'm actually starting to run a little
And then
low,
there's
so
another
never
warp
mind.
chest here if you want to open it with your
wait.
toolkit.
I should have said I should have let Tala do it, but I don't know if she actually will or not.
Cursed key.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing about the cursed key. I'm actually gonna take it myself. The cursed key is an infinite toolkit. The catch is every time you use it, the chance for it to instantly kill you increases. However, whether it's a bug or intentional, also there's a scar there. If you
I just got what do they call this? Like prototype 375.
ooh
378.
good.
So
That's
I
very good
have.
weapon.
It's not a legendary quality, but it's a legendary weapon. The UMP. All right.
If you have armor, if you have at least one armor, when the key breaks and it tries to kill you, it will just take the armor instead. Because the way the armor works is if you take damage over, I believe it's 25 damage in one hit. If you have armor, it just takes it from the armor instead.
Yeah, it spends one armor plate to negate that damage.
And that counts the instant kill the cursed key gives you.
I'm not lost. I'm not lost.
All right. So kaboom! Down the hole now, or?
Oh, I'm just looking around here, dealing with the wretches. Shit.
Oh well, I should probably not be so far away. All the
That's all
bots
good.
just appeared around you.
You've saved it.
Tala looks like a green army man right now.
Hold on, I got
Oh yeah, you about to go fight General Plastro?
Mine.
Plastro!
Yeah, General.
Wow.
Yep.
You have such a hyper-specific memory of that. Holy shit.
Yeah. My dad and my uncle were both big fans of the Army Man Sarge's Heroes sub-series.
Oh, I see.
And when Sarge's War came out, they were both actually legitimately excited for it. They both beat it and then never talked about it again. I don't know if you know anything about, because I started.
Not off the top of my head.
I started writing a video about the Army Men series because it got 25 games in 4 years.
I would watch a video about the Army Men series.
The problem is we actually don't know how many games there are because every list I've found has a different number of Army Men games, but the biggest list I've seen is 25.
That itself could be part of the purpose of the video. Is why are there Lost Army Men games? The weird Lost Army Men games. Oh, there's Skull Totem.
Why did 3DO make that many games in such a short amount of time?
See, I wanted to do a similar concept specifically for all those bad THQ games, like the ports that were on Game Boy Advanced in like the mid 2000s. You know how they would port like Lego games? And
did you just get an
Birds
achievement?
Games? I did not. Why?
If you come up here, I can give you an achievement.
Oh, neato.
Army Men Sarge's Heroes had all of these characters. It had Sarge, who was voiced by Jim Cummings. Most of the characters were voiced by Jim Cummings. I was about ready to name more, but then I'm like, wait, I think that game is just Jim Cummings and his wife. So Sarge's Heroes had all these characters. Sarge's War kills all of them but Sarge.
Aw.
And at the end, there's this new enemy who's like, I think Gray, who they're like building up to. And it turns out at the very end of the game, one, this person was a squad mate that Sarge had to leave behind
Looking around.
after a botched mission. But anyways, at the end of the game, it's a guy who Sarge had to leave behind on a botched mission. And it turns out that he had gotten a hold of a model making kit and had made duplicates of all of Sarge's friends and killed the duplicates, and that's what sent Sarge into his PTSD trauma episode that encompasses the entire game.
Holy shit!
You know, such a bleak stand for the Army Men Sarge's Heroes third-person shooter franchise to take.
Yeah, it's a very Transformers sort of situation, huh?
Yeah. And that was the final game they made. They actually didn't even get to finish making it. A second company had to step in because 3DO was shutting down in the middle of development. So
speaking of development, I do want to throw out real quick because I think you may be interested in this. Just announced, as far as I can tell today, a prequel to Road 96. Do you remember Road 96?
I know you did a video on it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I recalled that being something you were interested in.
Oh, cool. We have the one skill I don't like. What's behind door number 1? Watch this be a hag, and if it is, I'm sorry I said those words.
Oh.
I'm sorry I said those words.
Why would you say any words? This might be law time. Fighting the law and the law wins. I might have just killed you. I'm so sorry.
You didn't kill me.
I forgot to crouch. I forgot to crouch.
You didn't kill me. I had, I think, 18 or 20 health.
Thank you.
Okay, there's some health at least.
Alrighty. Copper, Molotov, bomb. Oh, yeah.
Hang on. I want to pick up that cursed key, so you should get the bomb.
That means I don't have Jeff's whistle.
Oh, this is normal copper, thankfully. This is not cursed copper.
Yeah, but every 100 copper decreases your movement speed. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, shoot.
That's why I'm saying we save all the copper and stuff for the very end when there's no more.
I see what you're saying. Oops. Oh, good grief. That might be your law time.
Oh, you know what?
Nice.
Jeez. Yeah, warped copper, shotgun ammo, a bait jar. I'll pick up bomb. And then I would also say, unless you really want to use it, I feel like it's better to keep using the guns for this whole level.
Yeah, then we just grab the skull totem right before we leave.
Just grab the 3 skull totems on our way out. Alrighty.
Evangelo, get away from the bottom.
Tall boys and wretches. I don't like the fact that there's like certain subclasses of special ridden that have a bunch of different variants.
Oh, you don't care for that?
I think it's a neat way to, like, you know, get more content out of, not to say fewer assets.
A very simple game loop, to be fair.
Yeah, but the fact that it's so hard to tell what's what at a distance, because they are reusing the same few body types.
Yeah, okay, no, I like the idea in spirit, but it does feel like it's not fully realized. That's totally fair.
Yeah, it's a really cool idea to get more out of less. But given the opportunity, I'd very much prefer a Left 4 Dead style, very diverse body type, so you can tell at a glance what's up on the horizon without having to memorize or look back at the cards. So
Conversely, though, I will also say Valve, at some point, also abandoned that design philosophy vis-a-vis TF2, because they were like in the developer commentary for TF2, they said they wanted to design all the characters to have very distinct silhouettes, so you could tell from a distance exactly what a character was and what they did. And then they proceeded to add a bunch of cosmetics that changed that silhouette, like really heavily. The ogre doesn't seem quite able.
He's not all here.
He's doing his best.
This looks like a... Oh, never mind.
And over...
Meatball.
Oh dear. I got launched.
I love the sound of an armor plate breaking, because it sounds like pinball.
Bonk. Yeah, it's that big metallic click.
Dun. Alright, I'm stuck inside the ogre.
Well, we've all been there.
Okay.
Alright, is that the exit?
That is the exit, but I think... Is there still a bomb?
I mean, you could still blow up the other ones if you... like, I think we could if we wanted to, but... or was that the last one?
I'm not...
Actually, I think that was the last one.
Nice.
Alright, well, let's grab our stuff and get going.
I always swore there was one more. Gather team at exit. Knew we would get through it? I've never seen that text pop up before. Okay, I still only have 62 HP.
Rogers is preparing a field.
It's your trauma damage. Is there a first aid cabinet in here?
Oh, you know what? That's absolutely right.
Shall we say, somewhat
yeah, you can't heal off the trauma from the shop, huh?
Sure
you can't heal trauma.
Well, here, I'll give team health if nothing else to at least increase a little. Oh dear.
Oh, again.
Although it doesn't seem to understand how to walk past fire.
Yeah, you're like pushing it backwards.
Okay. Well, that's definitely going in the video.
Yeah, like, you had that thing like Scooby-Doo running.
Do not let your child eat minnow. Look at this.
I love that drawing.
You can, again, good thumbnail material if that's what you want. I'm gonna eat the minnows.
Okay, well, you're not a child.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then it's fine. The sign didn't say for me.
Large minnows alive, $2.50 per dozen.
Whoa, I'm not paying $2.50 for that, man. Nah. Oh, that's way too expensive.
Buy one bait bucket, get one free. Blame Kevin for buying too many buckets. Help us get rid of them.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. Oh, there goes the flamethrower. Oh, it's bouncing up and down. Oh, you see it?
Yep. Boing.
There,
no.
There it goes.
Clark's General. I was in the ER.
Whoa.
I went there once when I broke my arm. Football going off on monkey bars, broken in 3 places, but they got me all fixed up.
I love Evangelo so much. Man, if in a perfect world, if I could have it, if I could have everything I wanted, if I had to pay people what they deserve to be able to do this. For my game, one of my characters, Simone, I would absolutely hire Evangelo's voice actor to play him. He has like exactly the voice I was imagining for that character.
Reloading.
Oh, there it goes.
It disintegrates. Oh my god, you need to see what's in this closet up here on this shelf.
Glass cannon?
No, on this shelf.
Turtle! My goodness! I know they have a bunch of these in one level, but I'm so glad.
Could really use a doctor. Oh shit, that's me.
Ah!
God, the dialogue in this game is very Avengers core.
I like it sometimes.
Sometimes.
I mentioned in the video that it gets cliched after a bit.
I swear to God, I've heard one of the
basic card over here.
Oh,
But go on.
I swear to God, I've heard a character at the end of a horde go, well, that happened.
Oh, good grief. Also, use your pain meds.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Here.
I just like pressed a button to die. Slurp. This is also really kind of affecting something primal within me, because you're like, oh, we gotta find you a first aid station, we gotta do this and that. And I'm like, no, you don't need to worry about me, like, you know.
Well, the point is to have fun, and if you end up, like, dying, that's not fun.
No, I get it, but like, there's also that like part in the back of my head that's like, I
share
don't...
ammo if you're running low. So, okay, there is a mechanic around that.
Huh.
How do you do that?
Right?
Oh, is it pressing tab and then you can drop? Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Oh.
You can press tab to open the menu, and then you can click on it and drop, and then there's ammo here. You can pick it up. Drop some ammo for me, you can get the achievement.
I just dropped ammo for myself and picked it up and got the achievement.
Ha! That works.
I dropped like 50 shotgun shells and then scooped them back up, and the game's like, achievement unlocked.
How delightful. What a delightful little thing that is.
Not finding a health station.
First aid station. Right here. Right here.
Hooray.
Perfect timing.
What I was about ready to say is I just don't want to feel like a burden.
Oh, well, you don't have to. The game is, keep using it. I can, again, unlock extra. Oh, here, let me do it.
Oh, I was about to say, I've also got the toolkit, but...
You can use your toolkit, too, if you like.
I'm pretty much topped off now.
Well, I'm actually gonna heal myself off of it. Ah, there we go. Okay, now it busted, so it snapped one of my armor, and now it's destroyed. I still got to use it that time, but if I didn't have armor, I would have died on the spot right
oh,
there.
You know what? You lost your extra lives.
Wow, that's cute. That's cute. Fair enough, I suppose.
Something's off.
It went, oh, I see what you're doing. Don't do it again.
So how do you feel about the flashlight in this game? The auto flashlight.
It reminds me of the one in Half-Life Alyx.
In a good way?
Derogatory.
Ah, yep, fair, fair, fair.
It's ever so slightly too dark, but it's not dark enough for the flashlight threshold to kick on.
Yep.
Oh well.
Another thing I cut from the video, because it, again, doesn't really have to overall do with my point. I talk about a lot of the little improvements the game has on the mechanism, but the reality of the matter is, like, whether or not you want to play this game or Left 4 Dead comes down to totally different factors than the specific mechanisms of the game.
Yeah.
Considering, like, do you have friends you would even be able to play Back 4 Blood with who own it? Do you have Game Pass, or are you willing to spend fucking $60 on it? Like, meanwhile, Left 4 Dead, Valve probably slipped it into your library without you noticing.
Yeah.
There's a sleeper on the right, careful.
I hear him, I don't see him.
Behind the fence here.
Ah! And now we're into the part of this that brought an entire stream to a screaming halt.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
This level?
The maze.
Oh, yeah, this is like, it's like in Left 4 Dead 2, similar segment, except, worse. Look, I don't want to just keep saying, oh, it's like Left 4 Dead 2, but worse, because it's not. I think there's a lot of things in this game that's a lot better than Left 4 Dead 2.
Is there an actual ping button?
Q.
Oh, wait.
And Tala, thank you.
No, that's not.
And I'll take that. Lovely. She had 3 toolkits. She wasn't using any of them. She was hoarding them. I think, essentially, Back 4 Blood is a game with a lot more available nuance than Left 4 Dead through the filter of these less than polished game developers trying to make those mechanics work.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of I see what you're trying to do in this game. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. Thankfully, you can shoot just straight through the hedges, so.
Yeah. In kind of an odd way, Back 4 Blood shares more in common with, I would say, Payday 2 than Left 4 Dead.
Absolutely,
in terms
I agree.
of design philosophy.
which that could be derogatory or it could be a good thing.
I was about
to
to say, and you make your own conclusions how to interpret that.
Might want to use your bandage. Might be a good time too.
Yonk.
Nice. And you still have it because upgrade medical supplies.
Eat. Peaches.
Peaches are good. Heals trauma, as far as I know.
Did I find it?
Mine now.
More stuff. Is this the exit?
Reloading.
It is.
Nice.
Now have you gotten the achievement in this level?
I have not. I do know it's in one of the hedges, but is it all somewhere in here?
It's
or
just
is it
you keep going and it's around the corner.
Ah, lovely, lovely. Okay, I didn't want to spend like 10 minutes wandering around the stage, like fucking the secret levels and the Vermintide 1 maps that they added to Vermintide 2. Oh, it's all good. There is a first aid station in there, right there.
Yep.
You can heal your trauma. I will cover the door. You're a lot better at finding those secrets than I am.
It's literally, I wind up just wandering about and then I'm like, oh, I see a shiny thing. And then I press E and it's like, you got an achievement. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's the thing, is they don't draw a lot of attention to them, and also, like, the interacting with them is just kind of you rub them, like you press your hand to them, that's about it. It doesn't feel like you're really doing anything.
Yeah, if it like you pressed E and then like it turned to face you in the eyes, there's like a glow particle effect.
Or like, you know, in Killing Floor 2, the like secret things you have to shoot in the maps that like pop when you do.
Oh yeah.
Something like that, like some kind of interactive effect. Go
real
on.
fast, I want to draw attention to the fact that this is level 3-5 and the level name is T-5.
Aw, 35T5. Tell us of the Freeman.
There you are.
That is him.
Expecting you. You're just in time.
He has a lovely
You're
voice.
going to
He
like
does. He's a cool guy. But the first time I heard him talk, I'm like, no, that can't be who I think it is it?
Yeah.
And then I frantically searched IMDb and I'm like, that sounds like something they would do in a game called...
Blue Jay, over here. Green beans. Grab those. They'll give you passive HP regen.
far faster than the last batch.
Oh, I don't even check back here.
This is it.
Gormborn.
Gormborn.
You'll see the culmination of my work.
This will guide thee, Alex Vance.
Is or will be. Fun fact, by the way, is a different voice actor playing Alex in Half-Life Alyx. You probably knew that.
Yeah. They
part of the reason
recorded
is
almost the entire game with Merle Dandridge.
what?
They recorded a significant chunk of the game with Merle Dandridge, and then made the decision to switch for a different actress, and then informed her of it.
Wow, that sucks.
Wow. I mean, it sounds like she was still compensated for it and was ultimately cool with the decision, doesn't hold any ill will, but also, yeah.
Oy vey, yeah, that like, because that's a lot of work done, and at least she got paid, but also, you know, you can't point to that on a resume anymore.
Yeah. And you can't go to your family, like...
This might be a good card to get too. Heal 15 trauma and recover any missing health at the start of each level. So if we jump back into this campaign another time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For the last couple maps. Might be a good one to get.
But, yeah, like, to spend, you know, a bunch of your time, like, with your family, like, yeah, I'm working with Val again. We're doing a new Half-Life. And I'm getting to voice Alex again. And then they hit you with, we've switched voice actresses. And it's like,
if they really wanted to, they could have found a way to incorporate her into it. Like, that game has enough light spoiler warnings, but that game has enough traveling through the timeline of Half-Life shenanigans in it that, like, if occasionally, a la the teleporter sequence in Half-Life 2, where you're kind of warping between different areas of the game, if there was something where, say...
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit. Okay, and enough.
I
if there
goofed
was-
this one up again by, again, not really moving, focusing fire on the ogre. I'm a goofball.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm here. Also, I've got a law. I'm gonna fire it at the ogre.
I also have a law, and I forgot I did.
Bump. But maybe like sometimes where the perspective jumps forward a little bit in time, and it sounds like a relic. Like that could be a fun way to be like, we want to have this character be younger, and we're setting the game at a different time, but you still have you here. So
Yeah.
see, originally what I was gonna say is another thing that her actress, the original actress from Half-Life 2, was known for was, if memory serves, Jesus Christ Superstar, which is good for her, genuinely. Sort of. Good for her. Hey, it's work.
Yeah. The other thing they could do, in Borderlands 2 of all games, actually did this and did this really cool. The character of Gage has 2 different voice actresses, and as you build up Anarchy stacks and you start doing more and more damage, the character becomes more and more like unhinged, and the voice changes. So
That's
she's got
cute.
like a gruffer, angrier, almost kind of like punk rockerish voice.
I
at
can
high
see it
anarchy.
being
So like during like
in-
combat encounters, you could have Dandridge doing like all of like
Yeah,
the sounds of like exertion or
mean,
what
Valve
have
are
you.
strangers to doing things like that. That's essentially what they ended up doing with rest in peace, Rick May's voice actor. In the TF2 Red
Expiration Date,
SFN
yeah.
special. Expiration Date, that's what it's called. Thank you.
I think Nolan North did voices
correct.
for the engineer and
Yeah, both
And the soldier.
Nolan North and also specifically the soldiers yelling.
Next time.
yeah,
It was still Rick May
for
vis-a-vis
most of it,
talking.
but yeah.
Oh, we have to get 10 boxes on veteran. That makes sense.
I think it might also be because we have more players.
Well, when I played this with Austin on recruit, we only had 5 boxes we had to get.
The one thing I really like in this room with this desk with the laptop on it, in the drawer is always a Desert Eagle.
Oh, that's cute. Little details like that are things that make me not think that these developers are just like lazy assholes who are just trying to cash
Yeah.
in on. Like, I think they really did mean it when they said they wanted to make a really nice co-op, like full feeling game.
Yeah, and they did a good enough job. Like their work is solid. It's I mean, I think Warner Brothers kind of
Sometimes their work is solid. Like, so, don't get me wrong, some of these levels, like, straight up suck, and some of these objectives are really irritating. But, like, overall, the game is good.
yeah. Do we know of any other medical supplies in this level?
There are, down here, there's pain pills and bandages in this box downstairs.
Okay,
There's more bandages here, too. And I'll look for first aid stations. Maybe there's something behind a locked door somewhere. This house is big enough that there actually may be rooms we haven't seen yet.
Reloading.
I gotta shoot more is my problem.
Here's a box.
Where's the fire, buddy?
All right, I've got the last box.
Only one more.
I see what you're saying. That line had a very Whedon-esque read.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I've never had that happen.
Watch out.
Did you die?
I died.
Oh, no.
It's,
Oh, it's okay. You're still here.
I
You're
was
still
a-
in the truck.
I was about ready to say, Doc survived on the way back to her home planet.